The story of this movie starts with Anand, who tells the story of K.G.F. 1, but he has a heart attack. So at the behest of the journalist, his son Rajendra completes the incomplete story and tells the next story. After which we see the flashback, where after Rocky killed Garuda, all those who worked in a K.G.F. fight with the Garuda's men. Rocky is now the owner of K.G.F. When Garuda's partners come, they think that Virat is ruling here now. But when they arrive, Rocky tells them that he has already killed Virat, now he is the owner here. There is also Kamal with these people who are arguing with Rocky, so Rocky kills him. And he grabs Reena and brings Rocky her with him. He forcibly keeps Reena with him, and because of Rocky being powerful, no one goes against him. Also, the life of the people of K.G.F. is much better than before. And they consider Rocky as their god. On the other hand, Rocky doesn't kill the Garuda's right hand Veneram and tells him to work with her. At first Veneram forbids him, but later he agrees. And he says he has to increase his security, and at the same time he will train everyone. Now Rocky realizes that there is not just one mine but 9 mines. And Suryavardhan didn't want anyone to know. Because then there is an even greater risk on K.G.F. and everyone is shocked when Garuda's partners find out. After which Rocky asks them all to do business with him. On the other hand, everyone is afraid to go to the new mines that were opened, then Rocky goes and starts working. Seeing this, all the workers come in and start working with Rocky. On the other hand, Andrew and Rajendra Parsad are jealous of Rocky's progress. And they know that only Ramika can stop Rocky. So those who belong to his party plan to give power to Ramika by removing Narayan from the low confidence vote. On the other hand, they get a sword from mine, which belongs to Adhira, brother of Suryavardhan, who was killed by Garuda. But here we see that Adhira is alive, who was waiting for Garuda to die. And now he has come to get his K.G.F. back. After which Adhira gathers his team and attacks on Outpost 1. So, the fear of it might spread among all peoples. When anyone comes out with a gold truck, Adhira kills him. Now those partners also go and join Adhira. And plan to come out of Rocky, for which they kill Rajendra, and Reena leaves K.G.F. to meet her father, and when Rocky finds out, he goes after her too. But later on, Reena is kidnapped, after which Rocky goes to rescue her. There we see great action. The same Adhira who aims at Rocky from a distance and shoots him. But he does not kill him. Because he wants Rocky in such a state so that the people of K.G.F. lose faith in Rocky, and this is what happens. Rocky's ex-boss Shetty, on the other hand, shakes hands with Rocky enemies. And he calls Rocky and insults him. Rocky is still not fully recovered, he knows he can't go out yet. Because the people of Adhira have surrounded K.G.F. on all sides. So Rocky calls his uncle and asks him for help. After which Rocky takes a lot of gold and a helicopter and goes to Dubai with Reena. And all the people of K.G.F. think that he is leaving them and running away. But Rocky goes to Dubai to meet Khalil. And offers him business. But Khalil forbids him, saying that he has already shaken hands with Shetty. On which Rocky tells him that he has killed Shetty's supporters. And at the same time here Khalil, who was considering the guards as his own guards, half of the guards are Rocky. After which Khalil is forced to shake hands. Rocky then returns KGT and asks Veneram to get all the trucks out. When the truck comes out, the people of Adhira attack it. But then people from the trucks start attacking the peoples of Adhira with machine guns. Adhira is also shot there, but Rocky leaves him alive. And says to stay away from K.G.F. At the same time, it threatens to separate the politicians and Narayan government from falling. After this, Rocky, business grows and he goes to Bombay and kills Shetty too. Narayan warns Rocky about Ramika. But he doesn't listen. And a few years pass and Ramika wins the election and becomes Prime Minister. After which she sets to hear a lot from CBI officer Raghavan about K.G.F. and Rocky. On the other hand, we see that Rocky hard developed a lot by now. And the people there also have good homes. On the other hand, Ramika forms a special team and raids all over India to bring evidence against Rocky, so that they can arrest him. On the other hand, see Anand secretly clicking photos of K.G.F. Then Rocky's men catch him. Rocky is impressed by his bravery, and he asked her to write a story for him. The next day, the CBI arrives at Rocky's warehouse to conduct a raid. But they find nothing but gold biscuit there and collect it at the police station. When Rocky finds out, he goes to the police station. And as soon as they find out that this biscuit belongs to Rocky, they give it immediately. After which Rocky comes out and starts firing at the police station. And this is field test after bringing his new gun. On the other hand, we see that Ramika has got some evidence against Rocky. And thinks of arresting him. But then he comes to see her with a bouquet of flowers and a file. And that file contains all the evidence against Rocky. And he says that if Ramika want, she can file a case against him. But then Ramika's supporters came and told her Rocky funded his party's 200 politicians. But if Rock is arrested, then everyone will know that his party members have joined the criminals. So she can do nothing but threaten him. Rocky then stops delivering all his gold, and Khalil is furious when he finds out. And Rocky's partners also ask Adhira for help against Rocky. Khalil also joins Adhira. Adhira has been extracting all the information about K.G.F. But there is security in both ways. So he has gone through a mine, so he asks Andrew to find his way inside the mine. On the other hand, he takes out his mother's grave and makes a nice tower. And there he hires his father. His father, who was alive, is very addicted. And he never took care of his wife and child. On the other hand, Rena also starts liking Rocky and the two get married. On the other hand, Adhira also gets information that if he goes through mine number 3 he can reach inside. So he starts digging. A few months later, Rena gets pregnant and she goes to tell Rocky about it. But then the people of Adhira come and attack him and shoot and kill Rena. Rocky gets angry when he sees this, after which these groups, and Adhira, also start fighting. Adhira injures Rocky a lot, but in the end he kills Adhira. And now Rocky finds out that Adhira got information about the mine from outside. So he gets to Parliament with his people, where Ramika is giving a speech and Rocky goes inside and shoots Narayan. Because from the beginning he was plotting against Rocky. And he killed Garuda, so that he can rule over K.G.F. even after killing Rocky. He also gave all the information about mine. Rocky has come to Parliament and killed the politician in front of everyone, so Ramika launches a death warrant against Rocky. The big force goes to K.G.F. to kill Rocky and take out all the peoples living there, so that he can find Rocky, but Rocky is not in the palace but he is on a ship. And all the gold is on the ship. Because he had promised his mother that he would have plenty of gold at the time of his death. That is when Ramika finds out about Rocky's location. Because it was Rocky who told about his location. Many planes come towards Rocky and attack him, causing Rocky and his ship to blast. Rocky and gold both are submerged. And despite the government's efforts, they can't find gold underwater. Ramika erases all evidence about Rocky, so that one knows about Rocky, and there is only Anand who knows everything about Rocky. So he writes his whole story. And later publishes it. After which we see in the mid-craft scene that 3 months ago a CIA official from the USA would have given a file to Ramika. It tells about Rocky's crimes he committed in the USA. And it also showed that Rocky's ship was being pursued not only by the Indian military but also by the American military and the Indonesian military. And in the present they get a draft of a file that says K.G.F. Chapter 3. And maybe Rocky is still alive. Thanks for watching and liking and subscribing to our channel.